Hey Odoers, and welcome back to this new e-commerce video. Today we'll talk about customer accounts and checkout policies. When it comes to e-commerce, you may want to decide if customers can check out simply as guests or if they're allowed to create an account during the checkout process. We'll also talk about the customer portal, more commonly known as the customer account. Ready? Then let's dive into it. So, first let's go to our settings and we are going to scroll down a little bit to the shop checkout process section. I can configure here the sign in or sign up option. Either it's optional, which means that customers can check out as guests, so as someone without an account on your website, or they can create an account after the confirmation of their order, or they can simply log in. Then you have disabled, which means your clients can only buy as guests. And the last option is mandatory, which means that they can only check out if they have an account. If they don't have any, they will receive a prompt to create one upon confirming their order. So I'll leave it as optional, and then I'll just save it and go to my website's homepage. Now, for the purpose of this demo, I am going to be in an anonymous tab so that I can be logged out. So I'll buy this embroidered heart t-shirt, and let's add it to the cart. Let's proceed to checkout, and then let's just go on to the next step. And here, as you can see, because we've set the settings as optional, I can either fill in my address, or I can continue as a guest, or I can click on sign in. And this is where the customers can either sign in or create a new account by clicking on don't have an account. Now, if you had chosen the option disabled, they would only be able to log in, but they wouldn't have had the option to create a new account here.
Jason, that's all really great, but what about a case where I only want to allow some specific types of customers to create accounts, for example, only B2B customers?
That's a good question. So for that, let's go back to our settings. And because we only want select customers to buy, we'll activate the mandatory option. Okay, let's save, and now let's go back to our e-commerce tab. Oops. And what we'll choose here is customers. Now, here we have our customer Harry, who owns a clothing company, which makes him a B2B customer. If we click here on the action button on the top left, we can grant him portal access. So we'll click it, and we immediately see that we can click here on grant access. And now we have two new buttons that appear, which is revoke access, or we can re-invite him so that he gets an email reminding him that he has access to our website.
That's great. And then one more question. How can my customer actually access the customer portal?
Oh, well, that's actually easy. Let me show you. Once that they are on their homepage on the website, they have their name over here on the top of it. And if they click on it, they can click on My Account, which then takes us to this page where we have access to sales orders, invoices, bills, projects, orders, or anything related to the account. Now, of course, I can customize the way the customer account looks like. So let's say that I want to add some text here underneath this section. Well, then all we'll do is add let's say, a title. If we type in title, then this one will appear. And we will say, welcome to your portal. And of course, we will drag and drop it here on top of it. And maybe my customers don't need timesheets. So if we want, we can just remove them over here. We can remove invoices, or we can remove the payment methods. I mean, you can just customize it as you want. And that's it for this video. As always, remember to check out our online documentation for more information on this topic. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.